The thing that stands out about Holy Trinity for me is the feeling of being known when you're there. I really feel like every Sunday, everyone knows what's been going on in my life, what my struggles have been, what my joys have been, and it's really refreshing.
What I find impactful about the Anglican tradition is that even though we say the same words every week, I feel like I'm discovering something new in the liturgy every time we do it. Part of the Eucharist will really speak to me that week, and I think that that's something that makes me feel like my life is a continuous part of God's story and God's work, because I see that repetition every week transforming me in new and different ways.
I love the fact that there's a lot of sensory aspects to it, with the vestments a different color, that we have lit candles, that we take communion. All the sensory and tactile aspects of it, I really enjoy.
The Anglican tradition, I think, has such a richness to it for people that really want to understand how to worship God within the whole faith tradition. Our roots are earliest church. And so there's the liturgical element that comes out of that, combined with its Reformation history. The Word of God now becomes pretty central. And so you have this wonderful fusion of both the church tradition, but also the word-centeredness of worship.
This is a church that's come as you are. There's no pretense, there's no airs that people put about them. Everyone's very real and authentic, and we all know that we're all the same at the foot of the cross.
What has been impactful for me about being at Holy Trinity personally is the ability to get connected right away to a community. Our children were so well loved and thought of, and people went out of their way to minister to them. I can't believe the amount of investment that the people who were involved in children's ministry gave to our children. I feel like at Holy Trinity, everyone is valued. That's such a blessing to be a part of a community like that.
I think the first word that comes to mind, or the first phrase, is that we really do love one another well. That's been a hope and aspiration. Not every church, I think, is able to say that. But when I look and see our community doing life together in action, coming together on a Sunday or at some other gathering, I really do think that we care about one another.
Holy Trinity is very special, and you just have to come and experience it yourself.